We're having a time.
We're having a time. It's too hot. We're having a heat wave and it's rough. Speaking of heat, Flamecon.
Wow, that was a segue.
Flamecon. We're in Flamecon. We're prepping for Flamecon.
We're here, we're queer, we're on fucking fire.
We're excited. We have new merch. It's gonna be a good time. We got off the wait list, so we're doing that.
Yep. Super grateful to finally get on it.
Yeah, gonna have fun sticker sheets, gonna have shrimp shirts, gonna have goblins, more goblins.
New goblins.
New goblins.
Fresh off the goblin. The
goblin press.
Airship.
The airship. Okay, sure. And then screen printing. I'm gonna work on a banner for us that hopefully turns out not ugly to hang across the top of our display. Got some fun new display stuff to try out.
New punk patches. It's gonna be all over the place.
Patches.
It'll be good.
It's gonna be a fun time.
I got shit for the weebs. I got shit for the goths. I got shit for the punks.
Hell yeah.
It'll be good. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I feel like that.
What, are you just getting B-roll on me?
Need B-roll.
You need B-roll?
I don't have any.
I'm the B-roll.
I need a B-roll too.
I'm the B-roll man today.
You put down the phone. You've nowhere to go. Get back on the road. Yeah, it's over. Dotted line, the red stop sign. No room to go slower. You do it today.
Wearing your new shirt,
Yes.
screen printed all by yourself.
For homeless advocacy.
Yeah.
Yes. And might get a bunch printed to support a nonprofit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to.
But one of our usual parks is now filled with, the lake is filled with lilies.
And look at that one. There's a beautiful little flower there.
Yeah.
They've all bloomed.
The lake looks like a field. It kind of catfishes you. Like it looks like you'd be able to walk on it.
There's swans today, either. No visible
Well, there's no
swans.
room for the swans.
Yeah, punk. It'll be fun. I'm sure we might see some. There's always some hanging out, but I've never seen it like this before.
You do it again in a week. You're a fake, you're a freak, you're a parasite sucking a leech. Come on, man, it's over. Yeah, it's over now. What a waste of time. What a waste of time to fall so far behind. You're back on the beat, distorted and cheap. You're a villain. What the fuck are you selling? You're a sham. I won't fall at your feet. Now come on, man, you're older. Yeah, you're older now. What a waste of time to fall so far behind. You're out in the street, feeling weak and defeated. It's all that you needed though, to find a new home, to find a new home. Where flowers grow, to bow after the show. It's so relieving getting told to go.
Taking a nice relaxing stroll
Yes.
and a break from Flamecon prep.
Yeah. Pretty much done. Just have to
Yeah.
print a little bit more this week, maybe, but it's just
But
racks
most
for
of the
stuff.
stuff's done.
Yes.
Did I record much of it? No. But that's okay. That's not the crux of the video.
You're not a human. You're in a tape recorder.
I'm not a tape recorder. You'll get con footage and a review. And that's what you're here for anyway, probably.
An uncut review.
Yeah.
Full of controversy.
Not clickbait.
We infiltrated
As queers in a
the
queer
woke
convention.
mecca.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, infiltrating a queer convention as literal queers.
Damn.
Not clickbait.
They gendered me correctly.
Yeah, they were nice and gendered me correctly. And were respectful of us. Wow.
Damn.
Not clickbait.
Not clickbait. Is this video or?
Video.
Video. I like that my pointy Satan beard is just like
Underneath the mask,
looks
yeah.
ridiculous. I look asinine, but that's it.
Alright, check in. Flamecon. Day 1. We're all set up. We're waiting for the doors to open.
My pointy beard's poking out of my mask.
That's true. Got a
Trans Lives
huge
Matter.
display. Trans Lives Matter. Excited. Fun queer convention.
Yes.
Our display is huge. You'll see that either before or after this, depending on how I edit. And fingers crossed it's a good time.
I'll make this one faster. Because it's YouTube. Flamecon Day 2.
We'll talk about how everything
Met a lot of really nice people.
Met some great people. Decent foot traffic. And we're ready to go. Ready to rock. Hey, hello. So, there's not a lot of footage from the convention this time, and that's because A, we didn't really travel for this one. We were just lugging a lot of our table stuff and supplies. And also, this was a very social convention. I don't know what my voice just did there. I don't know what my voice just did there. I haven't finished my coffee, alright? Cut me some slack. This is a very social convention. I will delve more into what that means when I am with my partner and we do a little debrief on how the convention went, what we thought. I just wanted to jump in and say, you know, there's not a lot of footage of the con. There's not too much prep footage because a lot of it was stuff you've already seen, screen printing in the print lab, ordering stuff, which is boring to watch. But I do think this is a convention that's worth talking about, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of people talking about it on here. So I wanted to give it its moment in not the spotlight, because this isn't a big channel, but just share with other artists or people who may be interested in attending the convention in the future. I will catch up with you when it's the two of us. Hello. Let's talk about Flamecon!
Talking about it now?
Why not?
While I have the hiccups?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know you have the hiccups. Damn it. You're welcome. So, I was saying earlier that the reason there's not a lot of footage, the reason there's not a lot of footage, I can't speak today. I don't know what's happening.
Let it.
The reason there's not a lot of footage of the convention or like before is because A, we didn't travel for it, and B, it was a very social convention.
Spread out. We had a lot of space behind us too, which was great.
We had a lot of space behind us.
But folks had a lot of space. So they were chatting more.
Yeah, I feel like it was very social.
Which is cool.
We saw some friends, we met some new friends. We spent a lot of time talking to people and talking to customers. And so, while it wasn't the busiest convention we've done, there wasn't necessarily downtime per se, because we were socializing with either other artists or passerbys or customers, or it was definitely a very nice base of people.
Yeah, I would agree.
It was definitely a very nice community. I would say
felt more of a community, I would say, than like a standard like big, more corporate sponsor space, because it is put on by a non-for-profit, and so it does feel like they are trying to attract people that care about queer people and queer safety.
I would consider it a small convention for New York City.
Yeah. But turnout, I'd say, maybe if I had to get like 5,000 people, maybe. It felt about as big as ZenkaiCon, but like spread between 2 days instead of 3 days.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Right. It was in the thousands of attendance. It wasn't as big as it used to be, for sure.
I will say, we do think that, so a lot of the bigger ticket items, like the shrimp shirts, we sold a lot of, and less like small ticket items, and I feel like we were saying that we feel like that's because it's later in the year. People have done a lot of conventions already. You're kind of winding down. It's almost holiday gift giving season. You're not really spending a lot, or if you are buying, you're only buying like 1 or 2 things because like you've done the con scene already by the end of the summer. A lot of people. A couple
of people were telling me they were out of wall space for prints.
They were out of wall space for prints, which is interesting.
Yeah, I can find that believable. I guess it's the first time I've heard that, and I heard it twice at Flamecon, so I'll take the word for it.
Yeah. Also, people asked for shrimp, fried wife prints and stickers. Let me know if you want that in the comments below. A few people said it, but sometimes people say, I want this thing, and then you make it and no one buys it. And I really just don't want to do that. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. I think it was a good time, though. It wasn't like a big money maker, but we did make profit. We had a good time. It was a nice community. I think we'll apply again, right?
Yeah, I want to apply next year, especially because next year is apparently the 10-year anniversary.
Next year's the 10-year anniversary. It is a lottery, though.
It is, yeah. So
we may not get in. It's a literal gamble.
Yeah.
But no, I think it was a good time. I think it was worth doing. I think we learned a lot.
Also, thank you for everybody that came out to support us, in case anyone's watching. This was my first year being comfortable with being non-binary / genderqueer.
Yes,
So,
for anyone who doesn't know, Flamecon is a queer convention, LGBT. I know some people aren't into the word queer. I like the word queer, but that's just my preference. So, yeah, I think it was a good time. I think we tweaked our setup. I think we learned a decent amount about what we want to change about our setup moving forward. So that's always helpful, because it's easy to dry run a setup and then think, yeah, this is fine, but then when you actually have to use the setup, it's kind of a different experience.
I've still yet to figure out a great setup, but I will say this is the best my setup's looked so far. I had way more stuff than usual. Even though a lot of my new stuff didn't sell, a lot of my old stuff didn't sell, because M stuff did just a lot better. I think people were looking for more colorful, like funny stuff, than my, ejected goth shit. But I will say people did seem to really like my homemade punk patches, which was cool.
Yeah.
I need a good way to figure that out. If anybody, I guess
if anyone has suggestions on how to display patches,
like original materials,
or like
garments,
screen
like
printed canvas patches, let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah.
I got a new setup to hold all my inventory and stock from Michaels. It's meant for scrapbooking stuff, and honestly, game changer. Everything's in its own little box and organized and labeled, and it made packaging what people were buying so much easier.
I'm gonna get in on that game, because I kept the reusable boxes from Moo, which are great, to be honest.
They're disintegrating.
They've survived 3 cons.
They're disintegrating.
Which is nuts to me that they lived that long. They are vaporized though, so like I'm gonna need to, I'm gonna go.
We gotta get you some real storage.
Gotta get you moving on a upgrade.
So yeah, that is our little Flamecon debrief. Yeah, it was a good time.
Post-mortem.
It was a good time. We're tired. We're satisfied.
We're still tired, and it's been.
We saw some.
4 days.
We saw some folks that we've met before and we're friends with, so that was nice.
Yes.
We made some new friends, and yeah, it's a good time overall. If you made it this far into this really kind of bland vlog about the con, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. As always, I appreciate my patrons that make making content worthwhile and a thing I can spend time doing. Sign up for the Patreon. We've got fun bugs this month. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.